You normally put water in this, okay? I'm gonna use air just for a demonstration, okay? So if you have to put a trach tube in in an emergency because the other one came out, so this is his stoma here. You just insert it in like that, and then you inflate with water, and you see how that balloon inflates down here?
Yes.
Okay, so you're instilling water into that, and then you just pull this thing out. Sorry. So, let me start over again. When you're gonna, let's say the trach tube fell out, you have the option of putting it back in or putting a new one in, okay? The new one will have this thing, it's called an obturator. And what it does is it makes the end of the trach tube pointy so that it can go in easily. But as soon as you get it in, you pull the obturator out.
Okay.
And then you fill with air. And that's what seals off the trachea and allows you to ventilate. Stephen, okay? All right. So let's say the trach tube came out, or let's say it won't hold water anymore. It's leaking and he's not getting his full breaths. If you had to, you could take the tube out, the one that's in there, and take the new one, the new trach tube, which will already have this obturator in place. Okay? You see how it makes it pointy so it won't grab the tissue when you're pushing it through the stoma. So the stoma is here, you just kind of go in sideways and turn it in and then pull this out and then inflate this with water, fasten the tie, put him back on the breathing machine. And that's all there is to it. So it's very easy. One thing that you could do is if you have any surgery lube, if you have time, you could, before you insert this is called the obturator, okay, and it makes it like a bullet point. Okay? You can open a surgery lube and grease it up a little, so that allows you to push it in the stoma smoothly, okay? And then remember to pull this out after it's in and inflate that, okay? So this is just a lubricant. All right?
Do they really want us to do?
Put this on your face. I'm sorry, Steve. So one person has a gauze blocking this opening. The other person is gonna put this over his nose and mouth. Okay, pull out the pillow and everything, because it's better if his head is back.
Okay.
And then you're gonna squeeze, put this on nice and tight to make a seal with one hand, and then with the other hand squeeze the bag to give some breaths until help arrives.
Okay.
Now I would say give one breath every 6 to 8 seconds. So you're probably gonna give like 10 breaths per minute.
Okay.
Okay, so it might feel awkward at the beginning, but the idea is to make a nice tight seal on his face so that when you squeeze the bag, it doesn't leak out. It goes into his nose and mouth and then into his lungs. And if you don't cover the opening with a gauze, with your thumb on it, it's just gonna leak out.
Yeah.
So you wanna make it kind of tight. And then you can watch his chest rise as you give a breath. And that's how you know you're giving a good breath.
Okay, great. Thank you.